I'm going to share with you some things that make the greatest impact on your health in a positive way. This is Robin, nutritionist, speaker, teacher, mentor, and the creator of Necessary Nutrition Supplement Line. Positive impact on your health. Get your pen and paper ready because I want you to take notes and get all of this down so you can have the best life, the best health. No particular order, but I'm going to say one, two, and so forth. Number one, prayer and gratitude. When you wake up, because you did, obviously that's something to be grateful and thankful for. And there are so many blessings that you have. And oftentimes we look at all of the chaos that's going on and we hone in on that. But I want to encourage you when you put your foot on the floor, your eyes open, to focus on the things that you have, the blessings that you have, because you have a lot, and give thanks and prayers always. And that helps us in so many ways. Number two is strength training, exercise, because if you are a woman over 40, we need this more than ever to keep our body moving and mobile as we continue to age. It helps our blood sugar. It helps our mental health. And maybe it's a challenge for you to do. So I'm going to challenge you to do more than you did yesterday. Do something, move that energy around in your body. And I tell you, we teach that which we need to learn, because I would say exercising is one of my biggest challenges or areas in my life that I need to improve. I'm giving it to you because I know it makes the biggest impact. You just feel good about yourself. The next two go hand in hand. So I'm going to encourage you to eat a protein source with every meal. A complete protein: chicken, fish, turkey, eggs, tofu, cottage cheese. I didn't list them all, but it's your animal protein or your plant-based protein sources that have all of the amino acids. So a complete protein. Beans are not a complete protein. So chicken is, tofu is, tempeh is. When you have a complete protein, it helps to balance your blood sugar and supports your muscle and supports your weight ultimately. And I want to encourage you to, if you're a woman over 40, aim toward 30 grams per meal. Yes. And on the flip side of that would be the amount of carbohydrates you consume. Limiting, reducing, paying attention to the starches or carbohydrates, fruit, juice, cookies, pies, oatmeal, rice, bread, pasta, starches. So we want to have limited to 1 cup, 1 piece, or 1 serving with each meal. Because if you look at what you're doing, you're likely having a good time and consuming more. And if you are a track star or you are doing a lot of exercise, you're bodybuilding or something where you're using so much energy and you need so much carbohydrates, okay, then you have room for more. But us normally, no. And what happens is when we eat too many, our body doesn't burn it and it stores as fat and it causes issues. Manage your carbohydrates. So again, 1 cup. So if you're doing rice, 1 cup, or 1 piece, that's a piece of bread, or 1 serving, whatever that is. Even if it's tortilla chips, I think it's like 12, right? So 1 cup, 1 piece, 1 serving. And then number 5 would be downtime, sleep, relaxation. Now, you might be a woman in menopause having trouble with sleep. I have solutions for being able to sit down somewhere, relax, rest. Does wonders for our health. We rejuvenate all of this when we're able to sit down and relax and just put our body on pause. Number 6, to release anger and resentment. If you're holding any toward anybody, any in the past, anything. There's people, they come into our lives and they vex us a bit. or holding on to anger. It stores in your stomach, your gut, your cells, your muscles. It creates this tension in the body that ultimately creates inflammation and all these things. Health issues, high blood pressure, I mean, the list goes on. And maybe it's easier said than done, but just recognize if you are angry and holding on to resentment of something or someone, because you got to let it go, not for them, but for you. Let it go. It doesn't serve you. Ask if you're holding on to it, ask, like, what is this doing for me in my body? What good is this? Okay, so number 7, that makes the biggest impact is love. Even if it's not a romantic love, but being love, showing love, being kind. It's an amazing boost to your hormones. To love and be loved, which again means nice, kind. It's releasing that resentment and then anger. These are the things that make the biggest impact. I've been doing this for a long time, 20 years, and I've seen a lot. And I have been on this earth for 5 decades. So what I know is what I know is what I know. All right, number 8 that makes the biggest impact, positive impact on your health is community. Here's the deal. Being amongst community that's going where you want to go in a positive way, not a community where you all are ruminating and commiserating, right? You have a problem, they have a problem, and y'all just sit and talk about the problem, the problem, the problem. But if there's an energy, a place, a goal that you want, being in the community where you all are going there, and they're in the community, there are people who've gotten there so that you know it's possible and that you aspire to that. So community, so good for your health. Number 9, these are the 3 foundational supplements for women, especially if you're over 40. These 3 foundational supplements make the biggest impact in your health. Vitamin D, D3K2, magnesium glycinate or citrate, and omegas. I use a plant-based omega. So, and I'm going to say this: necessary nutrition, vitamin D, necessary nutrition, magnesium, and the plant-based omega. I use a plant-based omega. It works. It's powerful. But if you do an omega, it has to be a high quality omega. Some of them on the shelf it doesn't give you what you need. I know this. They're not all created equal. This foundational supplements that make the biggest impact: vitamin D, magnesium, and omegas. And I'm going to put the link in the down bar so that you can grab the ones that I recommend that I take. Number 10, water. Water. Dehydration is a thing. Water is needed to flush all the toxins and salts and all the things that are in your body out. Water. Number 11 is to stop eating 3 to 4 hours before bed. Give your body a break. It's better on all the things. So that's number 11. And then 12, sunlight. Yes. Take your vitamin D supplement, but get in the sun. There's so much energy, healing, energy, power outside in the sun. And if you're watching this during the winter time, when it's not winter and the sun is available, whenever you can get some sun, go and get it, right? Get it. Just get you some sun. It's so beneficial to our health. And the last one is our preventative screening. So yes, you should get checked, your breasts checked, your colon checked, your blood sugar checked. There's also a series of screenings that I wholeheartedly believe in that help to detect if you are prone to have a stroke, heart disease, blood clots, and also checking your bone density. So preventative screenings, because you're getting ahead of a thing, or you're getting ahead of prevention, right? It's better, and you know this, it's better to prevent, mitigate than to have to backpedal and try to fix something. So there is screenings that Necessary Nutrition recommends, and a Lifeline screenings. Put the information below because they have partnered with Necessary Nutrition to give a discount to those who they get the information through Necessary Nutrition. So I'm going to put that information down. It has been so life-changing because I found out things that I wouldn't have found out because my traditional doctor wouldn't have checked for it. You get to see if your arteries are blocked and what your heart is doing beyond what your doctor is doing. And it is like no-brainer when it comes to the cost because people say, well, how much does it cost? It is completely affordable in my opinion. But you look out for it yourself. Check the information below and it'll be there. So I think we went through 13 things that will make the biggest positive impact on your health. Most of them are super, super simple. Anger and resentment, maybe you have to work on that a little bit harder, longer, come back to that. And if you're a mean so-and-so, then exuding love and joy, that might be something for you to work on. It may be hard. But if you resent and release the anger and the resentment first, then you'll have more room for love, I think. All right, let me know what you think about those. Did I miss any or any one that you think that should be added to this list? Like, subscribe, share, tell a friend, do all of those things. This is Robin, nutritionist, mentor, speaker, creator of Necessary Nutrition supplement line. And I want to say eat well, think well, be well. And until I see you again, just focus on love, truth, and alignment.